Political conservatives form a group to lobby lawmakers to put an end to the death sentence.
News 13's Cheryl Barber talked with both sides of the issue. And Cheryl, right now, capital punishment in North Carolina is on hold.
Tammy, the last execution was 8 years ago. That's one of the reasons a group called North Carolina Conservatives Concerned About the Death Penalty has launched an effort to replace it with a sentence of life in prison without parole.
There's no shortage of reasons why conservatives are starting to come out against it.
That's Mark Hyden speaking to us via Skype about conservative Republicans and Democrats trying to repeal the death penalty in their states.
Our goal is to shatter the myth that all conservatives support the death penalty, because we don't.
In North Carolina, the group Conservatives Concerned About the Death Penalty is lobbying lawmakers to consider a change to replace the death penalty with life in prison without parole. They're concerned about rising numbers of murder convictions overturned in the courts.
We're letting people know that there are a lot of failures. This is a government program with a high fiscal and human cost, but it fails to deter murder, and it fails murder victims' family members. So it's a program that doesn't really offer you much other than a lot of risk.
Jamie Lamont Smith killed 2 individuals in 2 different crimes here in Buncombe County. James Davis killed 3 people at Union Butterfield.
District Attorney Ron Moore reads from a list of 9 Buncombe County death row convicts awaiting execution. Moore says abolishing the death penalty would give convicted murderers only one sentence and would strip away the ultimate punishment for multiple murders or murders of children.
The only punishment would be the same punishment that you would give one drunk on a bar stool who kills another who's convicted of first-degree murder. So, again, I think it's appropriate for 12 citizens in the community to decide the appropriate punishment, because it's punishment is a community standard.
That's the community standard, but he says the threat of capital punishment is necessary for those behind bars.
Let's say people who got life instead of death. What deterrence is there for them not to kill someone in prison, for example? I mean, you go to prison with a life without parole sentence, what do you have to make you behave?
Ron Moore says his office is proceeding with a death penalty case this year and possibly 2 others in the near future. The North Carolina Conservatives Group plans to find a lawmaker to sponsor their life in prison bill. That will be in the legislature next January.